guys. So, we did have some videos. We had some issues with the videos. We had some background stuff that we also did. And I guess it just didn't work out. Everything that we saved somehow was corrupted on the system. So, I'm here to show you what's going on. Oh, that's a good picture. We are connected to Roams. Of course, nobody's online right now. I don't know how long I'm going to keep the rooms up because it's very laggy. It's also very, very slow. So it does not like to update the way it should update. And, oh, it's actually doing what it's supposed to. Nice, nice. So, we had some stuff happen here. Come on, load up. Because of an issue that we were having with villagers, which I'll show you in a minute, they did not seem to take to their jobs very quickly. Let's see. We also had some goats. As you can see, we got a lot of mushrooms. Found a mushroom island just from doing some exploration. Went really deep into the... What are you doing, buddy? I hope you're not trying to eat my goats. I mean, protect them, I guess. I think that's my friend's new dog. We had some new people on the server. In the world, including my dad, which you saw. I have the video. We also had a happy gas, which I believe might have been here. I don't remember if you guys saw that in another video. We tragically lost it because we had goats. We lost the goats, and I had to go on an adventure with my friend to go find more goats. And when we were trying to land on the mountain that had the goats, we got stuck in some snow, and the gas tried to follow us into the snow and suffocated, and we lost the gas. But yeah, we got rid of a lot of barrels because it was an issue. Also, yeah, there's some new buildings here. We have a library. We also have these villagers. Hopefully they're actually doing their jobs instead of being weird. So, 3 different types of smiths. Very good. Awesome, awesome. I'm not gonna bug them. Yeah, all of these were barrels, now they're chests. This is also, well, this has a lot of junk in it. For now, we're gonna clean some stuff up. We've done some things. So this is our library. It looks really good. We have some books, enchant some books. We got some lapis. I've already worked on some enchantments, which have been great. Currently building some tools, which I have some good tools. They will be better later. I need to add fortune to my pickaxe. We had some anvils. They're all broken now, so we need more anvils. Up here, we have a couple villagers and a couple imrods, which is great. So great. So we have 2 cartographers and 2 librarians, which means I can get some enchanted books. What are you trying to sell me? What is this? Luck of the Sea. What about you? What you got here, huh? Nah. Might have to do some rearranging. They tried to escape earlier. We don't want that. We want them to stay in place. Oh yeah, I didn't go all the way up to the top. Or did I? No, I did not. So, there is a little thing on top of the library. You kind of saw it, but there are 4 beds for these guys. And then we have the Nimrods who don't want to sleep and just wander around all day. As you can see, they're just, yeah. They don't have jobs. So, they just do whatever, I guess. As you can also see, I made really cool stairs that goes over this ravine. And down here is the other fun thing. Lots of shroom lights. Those are fun. Let's see. Axolotls. We turn this into like a lush room. This doesn't really lead anywhere. I know you wanted to go in there, but I can't let you do that, buddy. This is also our sugarcane farm. I have a button right here, and I have a button right here. So this side will close out or push out this side, and this one will do the other side. Hi, buddies. Hi, guys. You guys are so cute. But I don't really want to pick up sugarcane right now, so I'm just going to leave it alone. We also have an iron golem because we stole it from a village, which is also where we got these guys. That thing, right? That's what I was talking about. That's the beacon, so that people can find their way back here if they can see it from a distance, if they're outside of the valley, or whatever it is. This is the starting of our farms. It's, pumpkins. You got these lights here, so it stays bright. You can still walk over, and then the watermelons that are over there. Another thing I worked on, because we're tirelessly trying to enchant stuff, and if anybody wants to do their own, armor, even though I'm trying to build everybody's armor, they can come down here, which will be the fun thing. I'm trying to do like a trapdoor to keep it contained. I have 37 levels, but I'll show you guys how it works. You have this open. You go over here. You flip the lever. For some reason, it's in a weird position. I don't know why. Hopefully, we didn't break something. But these are almost all the way full. So we just need to fill the top one. I'm not going to use any because, of course, I have levels. But this will go down here. This shoots the bottles of enchanting down. Of course, my level goes up. I pick up my levels while I'm in here. I can close myself in. It just shoots it with the dispenser. It's pretty cool. I've done something like that before when there was an older duplication glitch when I used to play on, oh my gosh, PS3 and PS4, before it became its own Bedrock game, and it was just a Minecraft version for console edition, which is still fun, Of course, we got the portal. We've found some pretty cool stuff. I think I might have brought you guys there. I can't remember what videos have gone up. I think I was giving my dad the tour. Well, we found a trial, and it's like over there in that direction, about 1,000 blocks. So yeah, we have that. We're gonna try to set it up for farming so we can get some maces and some other cool stuff that's a little bit more rare. I know you guys can see that cool beacon of awesomeness over there in the distance. So, this is, I don't know. I don't know what we're calling it. The chapel, the cleric's house, whatever you want to call it. So this has got 2 clerics, 2 of those villagers, since we want them to stay inside. Of course, we got those little drawbridges. But you know what's really cool is if they end up coming up to the door, we can just go up to them, click on them, and trade. Put some chests down. I don't think they'll drop anything in here. But yeah, 2 different clerics. Good stuff. This was made by my friend Megan. And I also have my friend Kristen And Sam's new. He was going to be in one of the newer videos that ended up getting corrupted, which sucks, but yeah, it's really good. Under here, I think this is Megan's dump chest, but yeah, she has like all of the different the tools and stuff, and then some basic ones. And then this was kind of like sheer because she carved it back a little bit more, but she is smoothing it out and then having some rough edges, and she's trying to do that up there as well. Carve this back, and yeah, just gonna have this nice little bowl to get in here, and as we go, we're lighting things up. The work of flattening this out, as you guys remember, this thing was pretty all over the place. Um, yeah, so we have all the open space that we need. One of the next projects is probably going to be the house and some other stuff. We want to clean up the stuff so that all the animals can go somewhere else. We're also going to try to populate it a little bit so that there's more like houses just for villagers, and we might rescue some other villagers. So they'll be able to walk around, but hopefully they don't steal our beds, because that's been happening a lot too, which is not really what I want. Because we had everything nicely organized and we were having so many issues, all of these boxes got broken, so they're nice and disorganized again. Even some of my inventory is blurred in there with the lines, but it is my obscene and possibly crazy goal to organize and have a chest for every single type of block ever. So that means if it's oak, we will have different types of oak things as much as we can. So that means we'll take a look at the table, and we'll look here. So we'll have oak planks, oak fences, oak gates, if there are any, oak doors, oak stairs, and then the slabs and the planks. I don't think there's anything else that's oaky. But yeah, we have all of those different types of things, including oak wood and oak blocks, wherever they are. But yeah, it's pretty good that way. Wow, 4 to make 3 is kind of crazy. But yeah, I plan on doing that. So let's see, 1, 2. Oops, I didn't mean to push that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, trapdoors. And pressure plates too, I guess. 8, 9. Is there pressure plates? Or where's the pressure plates? Pressure plates. Aha. So yeah. So we would have 10. And it would be designated between a copper golem. So it's gonna be kind of crazy. I'm hoping I can make it work out. Maybe 5 stacked chests of 5 next to on top of each other, and then on the other side you can see it. And then I want to have like a dumper that could be like, drop any oak in here, and then once it goes through the hoppers, it gets sorted, and then you can go down and, you know, find whatever you need. Just depends, I guess. Kind of an insane thing. Hopefully not too glitchy and broken. And then some cool stuff that we're gonna try to do. We're gonna have a fisherman's hut that is, I think, gonna be. I don't actually know how we're gonna do this. I thought I had space over there. Let's see. Yeah, I think it might be right here. So like a fisherman's hut right here. We're gonna try to do some kind of like wheel in the water. I think it would be pretty cool. We'll have like the water kind of flowing over it, so it looks like it's scooping it, doing whatever. And then, it'll have an exit thing for the guy, and maybe it'll just be sitting here in the middle, or we're figuring things out. And then at the front end, because I think it would be really awesome, I want to do some sort of like windmill or something like that, kind of facing towards the north. Gets the wind, or it's not going to move. It's just going to look stationary. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Something, something with an awesome looking aesthetic to hang out in the middle of our town plaza, whatever you want to call it. Um, but yeah, I've been trying to duplicate some stuff. Um, we got the duplication machine. We moved it. It's now over there. We also have a bunch of new villagers. You can see these guys over here just hanging out, kind of doing nothing. We got another Nimrod. These guys are all fishermen because the barrels that we used to have. We somehow have this scholar. I don't know why. And then we have another blacksmith. But we're going to change their jobs. Little by little, we'll be swapping them. And then we got these two, which is, whatchamacallit, and then, yeah. And then this guy, who's also another scholar. I don't know why we have two scholars. I don't have, what are they called? Those are cartography. Yeah, cartography tables. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on. We do have these two barrels that are over here, so those need to be swapped. And then, of course, all of these barrels need to be swapped as well. I've little by little been trying to make a complete list of things that we can duplicate for supplies. Cracked stone, regular stone, or cracked stone brick, regular stone brick, smooth stone, or regular stone. I don't remember what this is. Deep slate tile stairs, deep slate tile fences, or walls. Yeah. Mossy cobblestone, mossy cobble brick, or steps. Birch, wood. I was going to say Skelegro, but that's not what it is. That's a Harry Potter thing. What is it called? Bone meal, cherry, lanterns. These are copper. And then, of course, glowstone, which is great. Where is this? No, that's glowstone. Yeah. And then some of these are just mismatched. You got golden apples, blaze rods. We got the upgrade for the we got the upgrade for the armor, for the netherite, so we can turn our diamond stuff to netherite. I've been slowly building up. I still got some axolotls from Lush Cave that I found. Also some of this rooted, whatever it is. Iron blocks, fish for kitty cats, and food, whatever. Clay, netherite, obsidian. What is this? Deep slate tiles. Okay. I believe this is regular. Oh, that's packed ice. There's more clay. Pistons. Snowballs. The drip leaf. Glowberries. And regular iron. Just iron by itself. I don't want to go through all these because there's a lot. Name tags. It's important. That's dark oak. Fireworks. That's going to be helpful when we get elytra. Pink. Pink. Some more stone. Firefly stuff. This is some of this is the same as the other one. Deep slate tile, yeah. This is dark oak wood. That's the four-sided dark oak blocks. So, and then, these are, I can't remember whose these are for. Oh, these are for Kristen. There were some difficulties. These are mine. Kind of left. I have a lot of stuff that I've dumped in a lot of places. That's all I'm going to say. We moved some of our beds so that the villagers wouldn't steal them. This is mine, I think. I'm going to probably make some signs. This is Megan, my dad and Kristen, whichever ones, I guess. And then Sam's is inside the cave because he's been doing the thing. Oh, I'll have to show you that in a minute too. So our goal, we are at 80, right? This is another slope on a hill. So this is kind of clean. We got a hole that's like right over there, I think. Somewhere in the middle. We'll clean up these hills a little bit more, but everything is going to lead out to this direction. This pathway is going to go here. This is all going to get carved down, and then this will be smoothed out on the hill. Kristen was doing it before, but like I said, I don't really know what's going to happen if she comes in or what's going to happen then. Okay, sure. We got this. So this is all going to open up. We're going to level this down because it's still going to be a hole, but we're going to block it off like we did before. Or I guess you guys didn't see me block it off before. I put brick steps around them. I think it looks really good, distinguished enough so you can see it from a distance. And then we have more over there. There's another hole, and then of course there is a partial hole that is on this side, which will be, I guess, leveled out. This is 81. This is 81. Okay, this would be 80. Okay. So, yeah, everything is going to be flattened out over here. Yeah, let's see here. I've been trying to edit a video for a while and it keeps timing out on me. Give me 1 second. There we go. I hate when I have everything set up and then it just freezes. The computer's not even doing anything else and it just doesn't want to work. The editor that I've been using, oops, dang, I didn't want this. Go away. The editor that I was using did some updates and then it started lagging out and glitching every time I would try. It would just crash and I'd have to restart. So I started using it in the browser, which is mostly okay, but also very annoying. I have to leave the thing open the whole time, which, I mean, it's probably important, but like, I can't even let my computer go to sleep if it's doing a bigger project. So, yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, so there are a few projects that we've been trying to get done. I think because of the overall need and problem with chests and organization, I'm probably going to try to make that massive storage room. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but I have faith that it'll get done. We have one cave. I'm not going to go all the way through, but it goes all the way through here. We're going to start lighting up the floor, hopefully with shroom lights. I put a couple down just to give it kind of a ambiance over there, but we're going to like kind of grab all the patches so that we're not getting shot by mobs when we turn this into a easy or normal or something. I mean, we have natural light that's over there as well, because that's an exit that's on that side. And then we found something cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll have to go down the secret hole. Let's see. Go down this way. And he's going to pretty much put all this thing all the way down the pathway. That way it stays pretty closed off. But down here we have a zombie spawner. So we're going to try to turn this into a farm. Zombies aren't my favorite, but it's fine. I found a lot of zombie spawners as I played, though. They're all over the place. It's a lot. I'll tell you, it is a lot. I like my skeleton farms because there's always more arrows and whatever you need. I mean, we can duplicate stuff, but it's also good to have stuff out of habit, just in case you're out and about and you just want to come back and you don't want to do the extra work of duplicating and doing that stuff. Yeah, but the next thing I think that's going to happen is going to be the organization. Yeah, you're probably seeing these little particles, these green guys. It's probably mostly because of this. The inside where the axolotls are. Now I want to do the farm, but I've been trying to plan layouts and figure out what I'm going to do for a very, very long time. It might end up being like this big open area, and then while I'm doing that, other things that need to get taken care of are the other farm, which I'm going to make pretty much automated. It'll be underground. We're going to have the water that flows back, and then it'll kind of be to the side. It's going to be a similar layout, but what I want to do, it might end up being like somewhere in the middle, like these two areas, right? It'll splash off. There will be enough dispensers. We'll have the redstone, and then we'll push the thing, and it'll flush out the stuff. The crops going one way, and then back on the bottom end, it'll have dispensers. They'll all connect together, and then they'll all face down to a dispenser down below with like probably a double copper chest or whatever. Same thing on this side, but there'll be different crops. So one will be wheat, one will be radish, beets. One will be beets. I think it's beets, and then we'll have potatoes and carrots. So, of course, somebody will always have to go in and replant, which is annoying, but that's fine. Wish we can have a villager, but they steal the crops. So, I think it'd be pretty cool if there was a way to just dispense them onto the crops and they just plant themselves. But such is life. Everything will get automated and thrown into the hole, and then you just go back with potatoes and plant some more, I guess. So, I want to make a little bit more to this video, but I think there's going to be just a jump cut, and we'll be back in a little bit. So for now, I just wanted to give you guys an update, and just in case anybody is paying attention and watching, we've been doing good. We had some of these videos where we were building during the video, and a lot of it in the background because it was a lot of resource collection and sometimes duplication. I mean, we're still doing it legit. It's still survival. We haven't gone into, creative to build anything. And another thing is trying to get these guys in their own places. We're going to split the mushrooms so that we can get some shocked by lightning, and they will turn into suspicious mushrooms or something like that. And that will get us suspicious stew from those mushrooms, which I think is pretty cool. You can just go up and grab it anytime. But yeah, like I said, I'll be back, and I guess I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, like I said, I'll be right back, and I guess I'll just use this as a weird loading screen here. Cool, look at our world. It's all in the sky. We are sky. And it's loading. Nice. Somebody's walking. Oh, it was the guy over there. So yeah, we have Megan in the lobby with us. We're gonna take care of some stupid stuff. Hi, Megan.
Hey.
Oh, she's also in the room. Welcome, Megan, to the studio. So we need to fix this problem. Because of chests, we have copper golems as well. I think we actually... So there's copper blocks, but I think they're not the same that you can stack to make the golem. So we need to make copper blocks, and then we need to duplicate them so that we have a full bag stack. And like did you see what it did?
These the chests there in front of the bed, yeah.
Did you see what was inside?
No, I was going to.
Okay,
I forgot.
do that. After I got done with last night's video, I finished up a fishing pole. Because I said I'd be back in a little bit. Of course, it's daytime. Like I said, the transition. You'll see it. It does the crazy things. But I made a fishing pole because I'm trying to get mending. I'm doing my darndest. So yeah, there's a lot of anvils over here. There's also double stack of anvils in the library, so stack, 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 stack. That's a lot easier. And now these are all cleaned up. There are a few double bags of things. So I think there's another thing of stone somewhere for some reason, but this is just gonna be primarily whatever it is. I got iron. I needed iron to make anvils, so we'll have a lot of each. When we start making certain things, like if I have a whole stack of logs, we'll start making different wood things that we would need. I think the best way to do things is a simple organization, but we just have a lot of golems that are going in to help out. Yeah, I've seen something where we could do like a double chest full, and that'll make it like a little bit more streamlined. But we can also have a hopper on top of it, make it smooth. So yeah, I got some stuff. My controller's a little bit laggy, as it always is. Cool, look at all the iron. So there's all these things. Your things, you already stolen. I see how it is.
Yes, it is.
So look at this. We got Breach again. Bane of Arthropods of Hailing 5, Power 4. That was me fishing.
Wow.
This is also me fishing. This is me fishing, which is great. I don't really need any of those. A lot of some of these are for a bow, which is great. And then I thought maybe I'll take this and combine it with this, and then take it and put it on the other bow that's available too. We also have this one, which is a lot of crazy things. The Riptide is the biggest one though. We need that. We don't have any tridents because we need to find drowned and kill drowned. Or if we can find chests that are hidden in those little monuments, not the big ones in the oceans. Also, look, I have lily pads because I fished them out. I also have a tropical fish, some tripwire hooks. I have some nautilus shells that we can convert into armor because whatever. Also, look at I have lots of salmon and stuff. I don't know if I can throw these in and then catch them in water and then they're revived, or if it's just a dead fish. Doesn't really say. Can't say dead fish because dead is a bad word in Minecraft. Kids play this game. Goodness. Still better than Roblox. No pedophiles. Oh, I mean, sorry, PDFs. You didn't hear me say that, YouTube. Nothing can be censored. So it is our goal. Megan, do you want to complete your hillside, or do you want to work on this storage situation?
Not fall in the hole first.
I know you said you would like to fish.
Oh yeah, I can do whatever.
Okay. Are you just gonna jump in the hole?
No, I'm heading the wrong way.
Just trying to chat. I see how it is. Chat with me. So I have the main one here. Whee! Boing! I don't know if I said anything earlier, but we got those rams. I also didn't say anything, or I might have mentioned it. We did find a trial chamber. We have a couple routes that are set up inside the nether. We're going to put some signs down. so that we can give better directions. Also, ice. Ice would be great. Rowboats. We love rowboats. I'm thinking about doing something like that on the path as well. Maybe like the two outside lines. The middle
Yeah.
would be kind of open. You could still rowboat. It might slow down if you nick the thing. Or maybe we make it like an uneven path and we put the rowboat and it's like slabs.
Okay.
So the same types of blocks that are like, let me see. I'll have to talk to Sam. I mean, we could probably do it as well. He's already carved through. He just needs to finish it. But say like, here's the entryway, and then maybe we have like a chest or something that's like hiding in the wall, or something like that. And it's just got rowboats, all the boats,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So if we did it correctly, maybe like this middle would be erased. We wouldn't really be able to do anything about the glowstone unless you don't mind having another glowstone on top of the glowstone. Maybe a trapdoor. I think that'd be pretty cool, actually.
Oh
Like
yeah.
a trapdoor covering. It's still gonna light it up. Um, they don't have stone ones. We could probably find. We'll just use copper because we're pretty much gonna copy this oxidized copper that's going anyways. So stone slabs, and then you come up here, and then this whole side is just ice, right? You just replace these stones with ice, and then you can go all the way through. I think that would be a great idea. And then it's kind of in a groove. I mean, this is a stairs, so I don't want to ruin this design, but I think that because it's like half and half, I think it would be fine. We'd have to do some testing because I don't want, you accidentally slide onto a regular block and then you like slow down or whatever it is. But yes, definitely in the nether. We're going to need some building tools, junk. Look at all this copper, man. Maybe I'll take all these and put them in the smelter. So this design is okay, but we found out that we can put half slabs and block these dudes in a lot more. Look at all this copper. Sweet. What you looking for? Trying to get a feel for what's going on?
Trying to remember where I dumped half my stuff last night.
Oh no, you're good. We should pre-organize it and then we can work on moving it as well. Um, I know that's kind of annoying. Make sure you're careful about the dirt because we do have rooted and other dirt as well. Okay, so these bows. What is this one? Look, I got more saddles too, and a name tag. Yep. What is this? I also found out something cool is can't remember what it was, but I had stacks of something, and okay. Sorry, I need to replace my controller. It's super laggy sometimes. Oh, do I not have a bow already? Interesting. So, this and this. Unmending, punch. And this one has flame. I think it's only flame. So, let me get my phone. I'm going to look up all of the different bow enchantments. What is the best set of bow enchantments?
For the best Minecraft bow enchantments, use Power V, Unbreaking 3, Flame, and Punch 2. You can also...
So, we can get most of those same ones, but we would have to get rid of mending as well, so... Um, but what I want to do is have, like... Because you can't have... Well, I guess you can have all of these, but you can't have infinity and mending. So you can have an infinity bow that has all of the same ones. But what I would do is have the power and punch,
Okay.
right? But I would not have flame because you can do the special arrows.
Yeah.
Either that or you can do the crossbow that does the special arrows. It's all the same thing, I guess. But I used a couple stacks. By the way, if you are near 0 to 10, when you sit inside of that chamber to get XP, it'll stop at just over 44.
Oh, okay.
So it won't stop, but it'll take out what is available in the hopper and the dispenser and knock those two out. And so it's slowly filling the dispenser and then pushing it to the hopper, and then you have to let it just reload.
Oh, okay.
So you can get over 40 levels just by hanging out, I guess. See, look at this.
Okay.
And then you just make sure that you're using the bottom before you use the top. Yep, we're going to enchant the saddle. Thank you so much. So this becomes unbreaking, mending, punch, unbreaking, mend, flame. Cool. So that should be good. And then we just need to, I guess we need to make a regular bow and then repair the broken one, right? I thought we had string. I think we lost some string. There is a bundle that has string in it. Unless you can turn your wool into string. And you can turn string into wool.
I think we'd have to go and find more string if you don't know.
Those are the other ones that I was talking about. These are the world maps that I made.
Yes.
I still need to make number 3. Not just this home one. Because now every home one has the arrow dot thing, and then everybody else is a white dot on the map. So it's great. That will always show where home is, though, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have this wool. I'll try. Let's see if I can reverse engineer it. Make some banners. Nope. One of these is I have a bundle of string. Oh, wow, I have this. Why do we have a cracked anvil that's here? Interesting. I'll put this one back outside, I guess. Or was this the one that was outside? Maybe.
That might be the one that was outside.
Yeah, then we don't need people transforming. Who is it? Alright, guys. It's gonna be dope. And it's much needed so that people can always stop by and do whatever they need to do. Love it. Well, you can barely see it. It just looks like a blob of green to show the watermelons. Or wait, has this been updated? Hold
I
on.
don't think so.
Yeah?
No?
No, it is.
That's interesting.
Well, it is further away, so the
True.
pixelations are. Yeah. Meow. Good job. Oh, you know what I could do is just duplicate this bow so that I can combine it like 8 more times to make a bow that's a bow instead of a bow. And then we can become the bow.
Yep.
Sweet. Also a very weird anime. If anybody's ever seen Bow. Super Fist of the Nose Hair! He's got this crazy afro, and then he fights. His afro hair grows through his body, and he uses it to fight. Gives him powers and stuff. As hair should. Give you powers. Okay, so we'll do this. I have way too much nonsense in my thing. Where's the dump? Dump chest? Sweet, dump chest. All the fishies in the world. Nautilus shells. Also got these leather boots. Partially used. Here? Okay, another dump chest. 4 random pumpkins. I don't know how I got them. Great dog. Rescue, though. Alright. Let's see if I can make this work. Everybody's favorite noise, everybody's favorite sound. Let me turn the TV down, just in case we can echo. Where did my the remote controller falls into the gaps? There we go. It's probably a little easier. Sure, we'll go with 3. We'll probably get 4 out of it if we're lucky. Cool. Here we go. Might actually be able to combine all 3 of these. This one. So power 5, punch 2, flame. Okay, I think this is it. We don't really need infinity. There was a band, Japanese band, that was called Do As Infinity. They had a theme song for Inuyasha, if anybody knows that one. That's really great. It's a good song. Lots of acoustic little Gitchizaro. So, not that we need a whole bunch of duplicates of Merida right now. It's only Mebu. Wish we had a really bow, like shoot the bow and how fast I do this. Look at this. Where are we going? Look at it, it's already a full batch. We have empty bags, my favorite. My preset armor copper chest is full of nonsense now. Okay, my favorite empty bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 bows now. Put one here. Santa Claus is just delivering all the stuff here. Oh, you dumping all your stuff?
I have pre-sorting it all so we know where it's at.
Okay, that makes it easier. Okay. I'll have to make another one then. So many empty bundles. That's the only problem with this. It's like we always have one at least that we can use to start duping, and then it just starts getting out of hand, guys. So I think the goal let's see if this works. So that should be 3. Everybody gets 1. Even people who might not come back. Put those there until later on. Make sure you do sleep in your new bed. Did you already do that?
Yeah, I'll take the thunderstorm over here.
Oh, okay. Mumble, thunderstorm. Gotcha.
Yep.
I understood everything you said. Are you still putting signs down? I see. When we do it inside, we're not going to put them on the chest, though.
No.
I mean, this is easy because it's exposed, so you can just be like, oh, it's here. Blah, 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 blah. La 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 la. I think this is not my dad's. I put my dad's stuff in one of these. Or actually, no. I think I put his stuff over there. But there might be some things here as well that are. He saved it. Nice. The memory of our gas suffocating in the snow, alone, sad, abandoned.
Just
It was her first time fighting. She doesn't get her gas license back for a couple days, but you know, once we start making more, we're gonna also work on that. We'll probably have a, you know, it might even be a good idea just like right over here to even have that
Yeah.
because it's nice and open. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have it like just off to the side of the house. Um, I wanted to have stables that were going to be closer to the caves, but we might actually have them more like in the central area. So we'll have like the ghasts, and then we'll have the horsies, and the goats will be in their own little snow globe thing because they like to jump. So it's going to be like they can go like 4 or 5 high jumps. So it might be like a big 10 high snow globe, 20 by 10, you know, kind of in a circle, 20 by 20, whatever you want to call it. We might have lost the music disc, but we have some duplicates. It's fine. Also, you know the disc that we assembled, the full disc, number 5 or whatever. I I guess it's pretty creepy. We'll have to listen to that one. Yeah. What was I doing? I had the thing. Yeah, that's right. I had bow. You have a bow in your stuff. I just want you to know. A bow. I want you to know. Okay. So what do we got here? So these are sharpness ones. Yeah. See this? This is it. This is like the sword.
Okay.
There is other things we can add, like we could put the mending on. We have looting, we have sharpness. There's probably one other thing we could put on this book. We need the mending. I was trying to double check because it says you can put Bane of Arthropods and Smite, but Bane of Arthropods, Smite, and Sharpness all fight with each other, and it's
Okay.
better to just have Sharpness for all around. So what does it say? You can also do Fire Aspect. What is the best set of enchantments to put on your sword?
For general use, the best sword enchantments include sharpness,
Can you use
mending,
Sweeping Edge in
unbreaking,
Bedrock?
looting. The sweeping edge enchantment.
Screw you. They don't have Sweeping Edge. That's this one where you literally can do this. Go like this. It's like a horizontal slash. It's like a focus, so you can like charge it, and then you can like hold it and then release it,
Oh, okay.
which gives it like a power strike. So you're like getting all of your power inside of the. So when people are playing like different like server game things where they're fighting people, if you get Sweeping Edge, it's pretty valuable. Um, so we need. I think I have a fire aspect, but I might have put it on that weird bundle of nonsense. What is this? Yeah, see, this doesn't even work. You can't even use it. I combined all these things just to find out it was garbage, guys. What is this? Same thing. 3 of them. Freaking. Are you freaking kidding me, guys? What the frick? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll keep one of them for a novelty item because, yeah, but um, I'm going to get rid of the rest. Throw them in the trash cans. So tools are complete. We even got the good hoe, bro. It's so funny. Okay, so this is for sword. I thought about doing a smite one, like everybody gets like a. Let me see here. I was in the middle of a screen. Is Smite or Bane of Arthropods even good for swords?
For swords, sharpness is generally better because it boosts damage against all mobs. Smite is good for undead, like skeletons and zombies, and Bane of Arthropods is for spiders and silverfish. But sharpness offers broader utility.
Yeah, so we don't need another sword. Maybe, I don't know if we use Fire Aspect, if it will. Actually, let's see. That'll be something. But also, you can use Fire Aspect if you want to cook a pig. You could just kill it with Fire Aspect. Or kill it with fire, as they say. We also have Knockback. Knockback is fun, which I think I have a Knockback 2 or Knockback 1 book. Just have to figure out how to do it. I'll make the sword and then we'll go from there. If you have fire aspect on your sword, will it burn drops from mobs?
Yes, fire aspect makes mobs drop cooked food, and it causes them to burn. However, if the mob dies from the fire, it can reduce the effects of the looting enchantment, giving you fewer drops. To get the full benefits of looting, you need to deal the final blow with your sword.
Okay, so maybe that'll be it. We have a looting one, and then we have a fire aspect one. So we still have 2 swords. So everything that we have now is pretty much what we need. What's that one? Are you moving those around too?
Yeah, I believe everything's together.
Oh, when we get these food ones, well, some of these will just have crops and stuff, which will be another thing we do once we get the stuff organized. Um, in the kitchen, somebody can be the go-between, come back. Always leave one full stack in each of the chests so that they're easier for them to, organize them. And then they'll always be like, oh, okay, so this needs to go here, or this needs to go here, or this needs to go here. So, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Check me out, guys. I'm so cool. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to get the dimensional layout. I want to make it easy so that... Come back here. Oh, yeah, my friend Sam has a little AFK thing, so I'm not pushing anything. He just hops around. I don't know if it really works in Bedrock, just so he doesn't get disconnected from the server. But we're not really in a crazy online thing. It does help pass time, so you can get the ticks you need and you just leave it there. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, one of the books is there. One of these goes here. And then this one goes to our buddy. Right? Okay, I can take this and put you over here. Destroying everything, I see how it is.
Yes, just like that.
Yes! Yes! Do it! I think I have some stuff for me to be burned in my garbage can. Okay. Should make... Well, there'll probably also be one in the house and some other stuff too. So... I got regular torches to light this nonsense up, but... don't really need them anymore. I think we just had these more for the lines. I mean, once I do what I'm about to do, we'll kind of have a layout here. So the building itself might look pretty basic. Do this one. It's about to turn to dark. I can see the day changing. Okay. So here, fisherman's hut, nice and big, nice open thing going here. Wagon, water wheel. We'll go past this thing. We'll have like a pathway that goes here. We'll also have a pathway that goes. I don't have my shovels. Outside of the gates. You see what I did here?
Oh, I like it.
I need some trout though. Maybe I should. I was gonna say maybe I'll just throw these guys in here. Oh, I should probably drop off the gift to our friend too. I think. Well, I was accusing Sam of killing the goat, and he got defensive about it, and he got really upset. He thought that I was trying to blame him, and I said, all I remember was that you said something about should I kill the other one because I didn't do it correctly, and I said no. And then he left, and then only a few hours later, inside of the stress of some stuff that was happening, which you guys won't know what's happening because the video was corrupted, which is probably good. Had a little bit of a meltdown thing here. So this one goes here. Also gave him a bucket of salmon for or whatever.
Yeah.
We could also duplicate that. See, it doesn't. I keep trying to push stuff. I keep trying to push stuff, and the controller just doesn't want to do anything. He has this thing going over here that's lagging it the fuck out. Like, it's just sitting here doing 10 million fucking blocks for 10 years. So this thing is lagging out a whole bunch of stuff that's nearby. Plus, my controller is dying in a way where it just doesn't want to communicate correctly. So, smacking the crap out of it, which doesn't do anything to help. I would totally get a new one. I have 2 controllers, and the one that I'm using now is my older one, but the only problem that I had with it before was the joystick was starting to rub off and fall apart. And so I had stopped using it, bought a new one, and then had this one as a backup because I could still use it. But then I started using a purple one, and I had it for over a year, and I play a lot of Gran Turismo, and it's like fighting games, so I'm like smacking the stick around. It gets pretty beat up after a while. And I started realizing that it was bad because I thought it was just Minecraft, but I play Gran Turismo, and sometimes the input would not register that I'm using whatever joystick I'm using. Like, I need to shift, and then it just doesn't shift at all, and then I'm flying into a corner, and then it won't hit the brakes, and other things happen. So I end up having to restart my races so that it looks cleaner. I'm not the best, but I do my best. Got some candles. You know what we need in the library? Lots of candles. Yeah. Gonna do some ambiance to the library. Found out that we can take buckets of creatures and duplicate them. I mean, at least the sea creatures. Need some puffer fish, though. Some puffer fish inside of the puffers and tropicals. We need to just go inside the cave, flesh cave, and just catch all of the different tropical colors and put them in there. But since I want an overpopulation of fish, there's also a fish that's over in the pond that's on the backside of the library, and it keeps going up the stream. So, yeah. But in order to fish in a certain area, or make it easier to fish, you have to have it populated by some kind of sea life, or, water critters. Yeah, we may not be having mobs on, but when we go in with mobs on, we'll be so cracked with our armor that it's okay. Well, now I have an extra bag that I don't want. Oops. Oh, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. That was boring. Oh, Charlie bit me. Alright. I know that it's not the most riveting content, everybody, but Mr. Chicken Guy. Mr. Chicken Guy. Cool. Yeah, sometimes these buckets are a little bit more glitchy. Alright. She's getting that figured out. We might have to go back to sleep in a minute, too. How's it looking?
That side is mostly done.
Nice. There's all these fishermen and random people. Yeah. So we brought some villagers in, and then some of the villagers had babies, and then when they grew up, they were Nimrods with their green shirts. So, yeah, they're just here to hang out and not do anything at all. Are you okay? Every time you come to my house, you start to die.
That
Really?
asthma stuff.
That asthma, a little
Yeah.
crazy little thing called asthma.
Well, allergies. An allergy.
There we go. Look at all these salamins. They don't even try to go upstream. They know what's good for them. Alright, good stuff. Now I have, look at all these extra buckets. Who needs to make buckets when you can just duplicate fish? And then this guy goes here. This one goes for our buddy, old friend guy, pal. And these bundles. Okay. Really should put some stairs here. I don't really know. Maybe just some corners. Something that matches the pathway, you know? I was thinking the pink stairs would be cool, but maybe like just oak or something like that so that it's more closer to this color. Or even like spruce. Maybe spruce is kind of close. Or acacia. Acacia might actually be pretty close too. Something like that. Yeah, but see, this thing is just...
Yeah.
His thing is full. It'll just be filling a hopper soon.
You opened that and I got the achievement.
You got the achievement of what?
I had a chest full of cobble because you opened the chest full of cobble.
That was stone. It's not even cobble.
Stone.
It don't even make any sense. Whatever. Fistful of dollars. Nonsense. Look, he's used most of this, you know, whatever. But that's good. I think he can take his efficiency ones and then just combine them. But this is better than this. So he'll be happier. He's got new ones. Who doesn't love a fortune? Who doesn't like making a fortune, guys? Again, left the door open. One of these days, I'll afford a new controller. Might be back to work soon, which I would love. Let's start tossing out. I've smacked my controller so many times that I hurt my hand with my controller. So, you know, I'm smart. You have some bucket with some buckets? Alright, how about some buckets? There, I'm just gonna give you random stuff. Here you go.
Okay, thank you.
And clog your inventory. I know that helps you. I know it helps you.
Helps my sorting really well.
Yep, that's what I was trying to do. Help your sorting. Okay, so if I line it up, this is here. Let's go here. 41, 40. Let's do this. 50. So negative 50, start. And then 1, 2, 3 is probably how deep it would be for the sorting golems because they're going to be on a track. And then we'll just say like that. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's the first 3, I guess, and then I guess the chest would be here. So maybe it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say 12 because you want, yeah, the golems to be right here, and then you have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. 1, 2, 3. Actually seems pretty small, if I say so myself. But maybe it's just long and then we have some barriers, you know? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, they'd be side by side. So here, double wide chests makes more sense. All right. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops. So 50, There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright, so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's right. Okay. And then it would be. You doing alright? What happened? What's wrong?
Just testing.
Well, relax. Lean back.
No, it like pinches, like sternum bone somewhere.
Oh
Pinches.
yeah, I get it. I have a weird thing that happens. It's
Yeah.
because I'm fat. I get like a weird like Charlie horse in my boobs. Whatever you want to call it. Chesticles, pectorals, pexticles. Stay right there, Red Bull. Everybody's gone, so I can take a horse. Everybody's gone, coup fighting. Okay, so this is. I want to keep my drink nearby, but I'm also trying not to spill it. Okay, hold on. Watch your head. Ugh. Just dent the wall with my belt as I go across the room. Okay, so they can only do whatever. They can have up to a certain amount at a time, and then it becomes a whole other chunk of whatever's. This is my United States of whatever. And then they could be double layer, which is nice. So they could do up to 10 chests. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be 11, so that would be 12. This, and this, and then this. There we go. So you see how this is the torch layout of essentially the building. So there's enough of a gap so we can have these over here. Some of them sneak through and get over here, which is kind of fun to see. But we'll have the things, the pathways in front, kind of like all converging, whatever it is. Maybe I'll do like 1, 2, 3, gap, gap, 1, 2, 3. And then have them combine, and then they'll meet over here at the bridge. Same thing. And then to keep going around, what I'd like to do is have windows so you can always see the golems. So this is how deep one section of sorting would be. And then we would have, maybe what I'll do is I'll have another entryway that's over here. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need more torches. Start stealing the ones from the middle. You okay? You sure? You wanna stop playing? Coach, put me in the game, coach!
Ready, so I need to run out and use my inhaler. Stop my car.
Okay. Need 3 more. Yeah, 3 more torches. Stealing them from everywhere else. It's fine. It'll be bright enough out here in a minute. When we're done with this nonsense, nothing else will matter. Nothing else matters. Look, there's another one. Whoa, what was that? Oh, they're two. It's a baby inside of a mommy. That was cute. Wait, are you a different one? What is happening here? Whoa. I was like, did I place the torch inside of the torch? What is happening? Look like we're swooping into the Twilight Zone. Oh, you know, this looks even. Right? Totally even.
Yeah.
Let me double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it was supposed to be here. This guy's just stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that there. And then we'll go here. Right? I mean, it lights it up as we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I miscounted because I was going too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we put one here. Here. Even those ones aren't lined up correctly. What the frick, dude? There we go. Is this one right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Look at that. And you sit here, put a lightning rod, and then you summon the Bagagua. Summoning the Bagagua! So it says we've been in here 103 days, but this is the brand new server inside of the old world. We've probably been here about 600 days if we count the old days. Oh, that Red Bull was so delicious. Did you finish yours?
No, I've taken like 2 sips of mine so far.
Sipping on it like it's scissor. If you want to, you could take that other corner and then duplicate it. That way it's just there. That one can stay there. It doesn't matter for now. Let me see. Let me know, Dan. So the one we need, I believe, is this one up here. So we just need a couple copies. Mark 2 or 3. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna make a table, and it's gonna be a whole map, and then we're gonna encase it in glass. And you can stand on the glass, and you'll always know that this is the middle. And then what we'll start doing is we'll branch out, because this will be home. We'll have another one over here. We'll have here, 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 here. So we'll go in a big circle. We'll always have the 4 9 quadrants. The 9 quadrants nearby. And then what I would like to try to do is have, I think it'd be really interesting is if you had a map thing that's like above it, and then each one is coordinated with whatever it is.
Yeah.
Maybe you can label the chest or whatever it is. I need tools. I think I grabbed these and I was supposed to put some stuff back. I'd say just get us like 3 or 4. That way we're always ready. And then we have the original one that's over there. Let's see. Is he still here? Oh yeah, he's in there. He's a little guy. He hasn't grown at all. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put these bees back. I have to duplicate this so that we have full stack, and then always have a few spares that are just ready. Because I mean, this you could make last for like 30 enchantments probably, and then you're saving, whatever it is. Just to clear up my chest, I'm probably gonna try to do some of these other ones too.
have a protection 5 already? Yeah, so I think the sword will only need... Where's the sword? Did somebody steal the sword? Shameful. Shameful. Do you have some sticks? Wood chest? Wow, look, it glows.
One of those chests. Okay, yeah.
There we go. Swords. Swords. Not just a single sword. Hey, no, hey, my name is sword. Yeah. That should be good. You don't need probably that many. Or are they empty?
That's what I'm just gonna keep going until it's full. Just in case.
Okay.
We have so many empties that come up.
Let's see. You and you. So protection 4. I think you need to go like this. 22 to put that on there. So we have feather falling, and then I think we need soul speed, but I don't remember how high soul speed goes. You know? But I wonder if you can put the swift sneak and the soul speed and Death Strider on. And do you know if these combine? I'll have to see here. Lunge. See, these are also weird. There's the knockback. We can put that on the sword. That's pretty good. Smite, piercing, impaling. Reach. Breach! Okay. That one's good for whatever. Way too many of those. Efficiency that's great. Density, quick charge, lunge, quick charge, power 4, fortune, fire aspect. Oh, there's okay, so we have a regular knockback by itself, which is great. I thought we had a soul speed somewhere. Or were they on boots? I think they were already on boots. They were on the boots with the fur. Got it. And guess what? The whole club was looking at her. And she hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shoddy, she was getting low. Is the door open still? I know we're putting ourselves between like 5 different tasks. Megan is the hardest worker here. I don't care what anybody has to say. I mean, Kristen did a lot. She was carving out. She just, leveled the whole mountain pretty much. Between the two of them, they were doing a whole bunch. Sam's doing a lot too. I feel like I'm just building and then helping where I can to fill the gaps. Turn this down more because get this up to its maximum. See, I was pretty low. I was at like 8 or 9. I'll show you what I mean. It's gonna take a minute. But as you can see, these are slowly coming down. And then you start hearing them go to like it's like at that. 44 again. Which is fine. We need a little bit to combine these enchantments. I don't remember what else. Oh, we need the knockback. Do you know... Actually, we can look it up on my phone. Highest level knockback enchantment. Come on.
The highest regular knockback.
2. Actually, what does it say? Highest level knockback enchantment.
The highest regular knockback enchantment is level 2 for swords. But
Using commands, you can put it up to 255. Smack somebody, and when you're on Java, it's a lot easier because you can make the ugly stick, which is a stick with all of the possible, combat enchantments that you can put on a swingable object, and then just bitch slap people to death across the map until they go hundreds of blocks away, but they die on impact, and then they can't get back to their stuff in time. It's a moderator stick. That's what it is. I wish I played some servers like that. Knockback 2, I believe, is in here. There it is. So that's for the sword. I feel like we need soul speed, so I tried to put it down, and then I just didn't want to let me put it down. So where's my... Oh, did I not grab the ones? I thought I did. Oh, let's see here. We're almost done with the sword ones, so might as well finish that while we can. But see. Before. Okay, he's stuck under the fence. Go, come on. I mean, he's not dying, so that's fine. Oh, Carl's here. This one, looting, sharpness, unbreaking. Yeah, that's it. Well, guys, got a little bit more to do, but I should check these out and make sure that nobody's being stupid up here. It is nighttime, so hopefully. Okay, so yeah, I knew it. This freaking dude here. Guess what he became?
Oh.
Leather worker. That's the anvil, right?
I like the cauldron. I don't think
The cauldron's back too.
Yeah. But he was fine last night.
I hate it. I have these really cool auto dispensers, but I guess it's just too close for this guy. I wonder if I break them. Anyways, I guess we'll be back, guys. Some other stuff to figure out, and we'll see each other. Alrighty, give me 1 second, everybody. I am getting back into the swing of things. Alright, so I got this empty map from one of my friends joining. We're going to try to fill it up and get a 4th little chamber. We've already kind of been out this way, but it's nice to get the map done. Yeah, we took care of a lot of stuff today. I worked with some villagers to get some really good enchanted books. We're
Worked way too hard. I found out that I can just keep breaking the lectern to get the books from the librarian. And then once you trade with them enough, they're locked into their job, I guess. There might be a way to get them to change back, but, you know, it's fine. Alright. I wonder if we'll find that other village. I feel like there's a way, when you find the end fortress, to have it marked on the map, but I'm not really sure. We still got these feather falling 3s, and they're doing pretty good. Blast protection, that doesn't do anything, because, yeah. Probably going to utilize some form of armor. Fire protection added to netherite, which doesn't really add much, but we plan on having 3 sets of armor, so that's why I've been trying to collect certain things so I can double them up, combine them. Is this... I think this is the one that we rescued. Yeah. There's the tower right there. Let's see the portal. In order to get Soul Strider, we have to trade with the piglins, which is already its own kind of fun. Yeah, we've already been out this way. Well, you guys haven't been out this way. I will show you what we found. We have some friends over here. I'll make a quick pit stop over here. Oh, there's vines on there? That's cool. Are you close enough to a swamp, or... I don't know. But we got 2 of these guys. I don't know if there's a way to capture them, or if they just become your friends once you give them a block. I believe we still have a boat. Yep. There's a cat. Hi, buddy. And there's also a golem somewhere, because we emptied out the village. I mean, the cool thing is, if we just start placing beds all over the place, I'm pretty sure we can repopulate this village. But proximity to this tower was one thing. Even if we break the tower down, it doesn't stop these guys, illagers, from attacking. So we're keeping these guys contained for now, and then we'll come back. But we traded a cartographer in the village to find a trial map. Apparently we can find more than one, which is nice. So we can even get a trial map from our cartographers that we already have in the base, which we've locked all of their positions down. But let's see here. Fastest way to fill the map would be to hold it open, and then when we go to the village, the nether, it would fill it up. But yeah, see, we got this. We can pretty much figure this all out pretty good. What is this? So this is normal? I don't know what the difference is. So there's like an ominous one. I think it might be these ones up here. That's a normal. Yeah, that's the one right there. So that's the ominous vault to get your treasure for ominous stuff. This is the normal one. When we get this thing capped and figured out, we're gonna get the keys in here duplicated. So we have this guy, which is good because we can get wind charges. He can also, with looting, has the possibility of dropping cores, but we'll probably get those more from the vaults. So this room is really easy. Most of the things that we have in here are in this area. So down here, if you look down here, I believe that's a spider. There's also, yeah, this is a spider. On the other side, let's see here. This one gets a little confusing at times. I just parkour my way. There's also this one down here, which is a skeleton. So what we have to do is block off the platform enough in a diamond shape, and then make it so that they only spawn above, and then we can kill them, and then it'll drop the loot and do whatever we need to. So all of the stuff that's underneath, we need to block that off and take care of it. There's also some more spiders and some skeletons and stuff over there, but I'm not going to go that way. We're just going to get out of here. Yeah, you can see over there, there's another spider one. Yeah. That's another fun thing we'll do later on when we get everybody together. Even though one person could probably just do everything, we want to just duplicate the keys and then just pass them out to people, and then we can, because I guess once you open a vault, you can't open it again. So if I got that one, I can't get that one again. I can get this one again. This is, I think, the ominous one. No, these are just regular ones. So yeah, regular vault, regular vault, regular vault. That's the ominous one. You can see it has the other stuff going on in there. I think there is a bunch of the ominous ones around here, so that's cool. Yeah, love burning my feet, you know. It's really awesome. I guess the mobs can activate these traps. This one's a little hard to contain because it'll just do whatever it wants to. But yeah, we'll figure that all out. Cool. Go back. So here, I brought a boat and a lead because I might be doing some hunting while I'm out here. So the craziest thing was we had this village, but we made this portal here. Just to get back, and then when we came over here, we found an abandoned portal, so we also made that portal, which maybe if we break it, it'll just push it to being the other one. The problem was it showed us this village that's here, right? Great village. The only issue with the village is that it's above a canyon, and it makes it kind of dangerous. You can see the portal. Yeah, I can see the portal. But yeah, so we already rescued everybody from here, but there's definitely some danger spots. You start coming this way. Well, hello. Hi there. I guess we forgot somebody. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so that's interesting. But yeah, we already had some issues where some people wanted to fall in, and yeah, there's definitely something under here that I would like to explore later on. But you know, I don't really want to fall. Oh, speaking of, nice. You know, I didn't really notice that before. Maybe somebody else saw it and I didn't. Yeah, see, we had to build our way out of the hole. It's a pretty nice looking canyon entrance. I don't really know where it's gonna go, but yeah. And then, you know, it's really crazy. I don't really have another map to continue going this way. There's the portal over there, but I peeked over this hill and we had yet another village. It's over here. We have some fishermen as well. It's that way. So yeah, lots of fun. We have crazy hillsides, which I believe also means that that cave, if it digs under for a bit, yeah, there's a mine shaft, but I've heard that the underdark areas are usually under mountains, or the semblance of a mountain. So we got lucky, because you guys have seen that we have that one that's right underneath home base. Yeah. Oh, we can see part of the swamp, which is nice. Do I have aqua affinity on my helmet? I think I do. I'll have to check that when I get back to land. Yeah, there's a big swamp that kind of goes over that way, and then it loops back around a little bit. We have a spruce type of forest, I guess it'd be like a taiga forest. And then it just blends back and forth, so we got like this oak and stuff, and then we have the taiga. So it's the closest area that we have that we can grab foxes. Yeah, there's a little swamp. So if I went into survival easy, or whatever, I could pop over here and grab slime. But what's crazy is that swamp is, if I go in here, watch this. So it gets a little darker, you get a little hazier. But the one that's over there, it gets really dark. Is that a pig? I saw something moving. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's the pigs. Yeah, and our goal is to grab stuff from all the different biomes. That's a cow. I thought so. Grab animals from every biome. So chickens and cows and stuff. That's still a big goal. And then we'll also have regular cows that we can just keep. Yeah, look at the foxes. These guys can have a baby for me. They like I think it's berries. Oh, look, we have a little bit of dark oak as well. It's not very big. It's pretty cool though. I like that it's around. Makes me feel better. It's too bad that we have to go really far to get the I wanted to climb, but I guess I don't have the height. Parkour? Sure. There we go. Yep, just a regular place. We need to get up to the top. So we're gonna go around, and then around, and then over here, and then around, and then around, and around. Just makes it easier to explore. It's actually a pretty big dark forest. Oh, there's another swamp. It's not that big. We lost a lot of our goodies from having to try to fix the villagers. So we'll have to secure some more in the mine shaft. There's nothing up here either. You hear like a lava sound. Okay. Just trying to parkour my way around to keep it clean. Okay. guess that's where it's gonna end. We're gonna go this way, then this way, and this way. Cool, cool. There's some nice blue flowers. Might have to steal some of these. These are blorkids. I said blorkid. You got a blue orchid. You got a blue orchid, daddy. You turn my heart in. You turn my heart in, made it blue. How baby? How are you now anyway? Yeah, they're pretty normal over here in the swamp. Trying to go around the border. Ooh, the swamp is a lot bigger over here. I might have to come back here. I was thinking about stealing a frog. Lily pads in here. I don't think they can give you anything. But you know, they are pretty cool. I want to get like all the different colors. I think you can dye them as well. But I thought the white ones looked really cool. It's just like, looks like poisonous frog. Okay, can I go this way? Use the trees to your advantage. That'll make things a lot easier. A block. Easier. Way. Sure. Let's go. We don't need a hillside anyway. You know what I say about hillsides? They suck. Backtrack. Cut through here. We're almost done. Usually takes a lot longer to clear a map, but I've been through a lot of this before. I was gonna ender pearl around. Ended up getting some ender pearls from the priests because apparently they follow the same design scheme to get us ender pearls. So we just need enough emeralds to do what we need to do. But look at this nonsense. We have so much birch. My goodness. There's some lava over there. It's like a partial canyon. It's just a lot of birch forest, man. It's all over the place. Who needs ankles, right? Ankles don't exist here. But yeah, we've gotten more subscribers over the last year. I think it's been really cool. Pushed us over 100. You know, I really don't do this for much, but I do enjoy having people join the channel and check out the content. There's definitely a whole lot of rage bait. Not rage bait, but just rage. Yeah, no rage bait in here. Just me being angry at games. The frustration gets real, especially lately since my controller is dying. It's not like battery dying, but like it's starting to get input issues. Maybe some stick drift. Do some hardcore racing from all the Gran Turismo videos you see on the channel. You know, one of these days I might just do shorter input episodes. Alright, we're back to home. I think that lava looks really cool. Not gonna lie. We need to go this way. A little bit more. Just to cover this bottom corner. There was one of the maps as well that I needed to clear. The corner. What's that? Cool. Saw this really cool tip about building If you wanted to make like an abandoned building and then like spruce it up to make it look cooler, you could take the lichen off the walls and then you could put the lichen on like windows. Alright, we need to go this way then. You got a blue orchid. You got a blue orchid. Oh yeah? What's this? You don't know I'm like a parkour master? Oh man. I just want to clear this corner. What is happening here? Oh, that's better. Alright, we made it to the top. Take it to the front, to the top, back to the stop, and the back and the bop. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm just making up songs at this point. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, so that's cleared. Now we just need to get towards the middle again. The quickest way to do that is to not jump into a hole to our death. I was going to say the quickest way to do that is to jump into the lava that's over here. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys are liking the jump cuts this time. It's kind of saving the important details for when we do them. Another cool thing is these beehives. We're going to try to... I think I have silk touch, but I'm going to try to silk touch and grab some of them. I think this is the village. We did some snooping around in creative because we were having difficulty finding some important stuff. What is this? Just lava? Interesting. And one of my friends, when I wasn't paying attention, decided to use some Eye of Ender pearls. Oh, I don't think it's this one. I think it's down there somewhere. Yeah. I don't think it's this one. Okay. But yeah. That was definitely interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have to go this way a whole bunch, aren't I? Just to clear out this nonsense. It's fine. We're gonna swing wide anyways. We're going past the villages that we already went past. Oh look, somebody made a bridge here. Ow. Acid reflux sucks, guys. It's worse because I decided to eat stupid things to irritate it. Come on. That one little dot. Alright, we can go north again. I don't believe there's anything in the middle of the map that was worth our... Oh, there's the guy. Do you feel lost, buddy? I'm so sorry. I always thought this was really funny, that there's this, you know, priest's house just over here in a hole. Ooh, black cat. Well, he's a black and white cat. He's still cute, though. I want to find a black cat, but we need to find witch's hut for that one. So keep carving at this angle a little bit. Probably go around the mountain. Should be good. It's gonna be nice. This will be the only thing I do today, and I think it'll be the end of the video when I do it. We jumped around. We were going to work on the storage place, the house, but nice. Love it. I love this hole that I fell in. We were gonna do that, but I got distracted by other things because, you know, ADHD. It's really great, guys. I don't really care. We're gonna go like this. Ugh. I love how the grass is like a lot harder to break sometimes. Cool. We don't need that anyways. Alright, we'll go here. Let this misty chunk disappear. Are you kidding? So we are already in the top corner, but there's a sprinkle over there, so I gotta go fix that. The good thing is, it's pretty easy. We just get past this village, and then we go. I think that might have been the problem, because I was underwater and then I didn't notice, and then I started turning off to the right instead. So go over here. We do have another portal over here. That could get us back faster, but you know, we're just gonna climb over the mountain. We can also go to the back side of the cave and use the tunnel. I've seen a little bit of everything in every direction. Got some good hills and stuff over there. Like this area, there's probably another one of those deep darks. Okay. Yeah. We also have a desert mesa place that's over in one direction. That should be careful here. Yeah, I was gonna say if I keep jumping around, I'll probably fall in a hole. Be back for you guys later. We'll record that part, guys. I had a really cool screenshot I took for the video too. It was just me and my dad and Megan on a whatchamacallit, on the gas, which we tragically lost. It's very sad. But we'll start a video. You know, we'll have some stuff edited in so that we can make a few ghasts. I want to try to make a harness of every color, and then I want to name a few of them that are the main colors from Pac-Man. I want to name them the Pac-Man Ghosts colors names. Oh, there's some more clay right there. It's a good thing we have a lush cave or two that we found that we stayed pretty stocked up. We gotta go this way now. Okay, now we can go. I'll go here, and And then we'll just cut across here. I'm glad I got rid of the chunkier part of this forest in the map when we were running around the first time. I think we went through a whole night or day, 2 or 3 days. Look at all those salmon. What we need is trout. And I don't know where to find them. I think it's either one or the other will be at these, you know, little riverbed things. Or maybe trout are closer to the ocean. I don't know. Meow. 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 Yep, and then we'll just have to duplicate this map. Okay. I think the goal is we're gonna do this. We'll carve it out. We should be far enough in, yeah. Yeah, we'll carve this out, go down this way, and then we'll sweep. Oops. Because I can't go that way. These trees are so low sometimes, it's really annoying. We'll go this way. We're going to go back in this direction, which will lead us into the swamp a little bit, or, you know, if you can call that a swamp. You swing back this way a little bit more. Looks like we're doing it right. And then we'll go. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. I'm going to collect dogs of every breed for myself, too. I'm just going to have a kennel. Getting closer to doing that 9x9 map. I think what I'm going to have to do is continue to explore further to that direction, and then we'll just go from the top all the way to the bottom. I was going to show you guys something cool, and I might have time to do so. It's a cool horse. Oh, and he has a baby. Very interesting. Alright, this map is done. Yeah. I was gonna say that. Sounds good, right? Great impression. If I go to the back side of that mountain, I think that's where the thing is, because it's nearby and it's in the open, but it's kind of hiding. Is it this one? Nope, this is the one with the tower. Okay. We'll go the back way in, I guess. Can't wait until we carve another tunnel out. Yep. Oh, there it is. You guys can see it over there. My birthday was a couple days ago on the 10th. I made a YouTube short, so a lot of people liked it. Some people were having a comment thing. I guess they didn't like it. I just had a lot of views, which when it's a YouTube short and it has enough stuff, it'll usually do whatever. But yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it looks ugly because of this, but you know. I think one of the boxes got triggered and messed up, but I think it was awesome. It's a cool little present for me. What's this? Is this the village I was thinking about? Yep, I think it is. Yeah. So I think this is where our nether is, if I'm correct. 700 and 153. Could be wrong. But we also have some pearls, and we got some pearls, and we also wait. Where am I going? Oh, that's right. Going towards the roses. Not the roses. The the mountain. This way, because it's easier. Cherry Blossom Mountain. That's a nice looking cave too. And then over there, that's the staircase that'll get us down to the mines. Oh. Just one random magma block. It's crazy. We still have a bunch of iframes. I mean, we're duping a lot of stuff, which, I mean, I've played a legit Minecraft game a lot in the past, especially when there wasn't really any glitches to help you to do certain things, but we're not speedrunning anything. It would be lovely to have some elytra just to help travel a little bit more. Which way am I going? Look at that outline in the mountain. It just looks like a person. Like a creature crawled out of the mountain. What do you guys think? A creature? You know what I want to do is, when I play in survival, I want to find that creek. We will have to travel some distance to get to that ashen forest. If I take silk touch, I might be able to do the creek heart and then just take all of the leaves and then make a creek tree near the house. Duplicate the heart. Duplicate the heart. I think if you just break it, I mean, even if you pick it up, it despawns or kills the creeper. But it also has resin, so we can have the resin block, and that'll do whatever it needs to do. I also love how I had marked up here. Oh, there's a cow. Give me 1 second. I heard a cow. I had marked up here to start the waterfall. And then I didn't actually start it here. I started it somewhere else. Started it up below. But, you know, waterfalls are good for one thing. Ready, 1, 2, 3, go. Also got some fishies. A lot more fishies. Okay. Another map completed. We had a little bit of a librarian farm thing going on over there. We killed them all because we got what we needed and we didn't want 80 librarians. Okay, let's see. Item frames, good stuff. Go here. And an item frame inside of an item frame. An item frame for item frames. Good stuff, guys. Alright, we'll go here. And then there. There we go. If I do say so. Looks pretty good to me. There was some weird stuff. I think it was... Oh, it's this one over here. Go over here. Are they both in the hand? That's fun. Just want to fix it somehow. It sucks because this corner is kind of like sheer and flat, and that makes it really difficult to climb. And then you have to like come up this way, parkour your way. This is another reason why we're trying to clean up the hillsides a little bit more. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah, thunderstorm again. Alright, and then we have our spawn point. Which was... Oh, another hole. So many entrances into this mountain, guys. Yeah, so anybody that joins new will start over here. Ouchies! Sure, I guess we'll do it your way. Look at this dirt. I love how I'm not even on the map yet, and I've already cleared, you know, a little bit of particles that I was trying to clear. There we are. Cool, we did it. Now to go back up, and I guess we'll call it a day. Yeah, we're gonna try to get more updates in. Like I said, it's been complicated. Got my old flash drive died. So all the recordings that I was trying to continue capturing kind of died with it. Hold on to this for a rainy jump, like right here. There we go. Let me just go this way, and we're good. We just have to go back down the mountain. in the valley. It's almost daytime. But I think it's a thunderstorm, so it still counts as a chance for me to sleep. So where is it? I think the spawn point's over here. Can't believe there's snow, but it's not everywhere. It's just partially here. Alright, here we go. Ready? Thought you were a wolf for a second. I got excited. Can't wait to get the animals penned in. Get rid of this rain. Fall asleep reading my math book, you know. The horse that's just majestically over there on the hillside. Alright. Yeah, I'm really sad because you guys got to see Kristen and Megan. You got to see my dad. I don't know if you guys have gotten to meet Sam yet, but he's been doing a lot of stuff in the background. He's taking a little break because he doesn't want to get burned out playing. So I think that's always important, you know. Yeah. That. This is map number 2. Sure. I don't know why I did that. It's alright. This one. I think it was. Yeah. This is map number 13. Which is funny. Because, I mean, I would love to rename it, but I also don't want it to be flashing that it's map number 13 on the item frame. Try to duplicate this a few times. So many Nimrods, man. They gave birth to a few, so they're just hanging out in the library tower. And then once we get more villagers, yeah. Oh. Just need 2 or 3. Good. Everybody else has been making these little duplication videos, so maybe I'll do something similar. I mean, I made some for No Man's Sky, and animated easy and quick. I have YouTube short version, and then I also have some very long 30-minute version, and then some 3 or 4-minute versions that show the same thing, but I have 2 different methods that people could use. Yeah, should be good enough with that. I mean, not many people really explore maps, so Mike, my friend. I'm gonna drop some random junk in her chest again. Here you go. 2 random leads. It was fun. But yeah, as you can see, protection 4, mending, which is great, unbreaking 3, and depth strider. I'm going to be putting mending on most of the tools and weapons, so I'm going to need some copies of almost all of these. And then this one, which will be going on boots very soon. There's a way to make really, really good boots, but to get those, I need thorns. And then maybe 1 or 2 other things. Because I plan on making a couple different pairs. Maybe 3 or 4. So I can do the Soul Walker. I can put those on anybody or anywhere. So we still need those. Which means we'll be doing some exploring in the Nether pretty soon. And maybe trying to trade with some big ones out of Bastion. I don't really know. Oh yeah. This is 13. Very good. So yeah, what I'll actually do is item frames. There we go. Then we have this open to interpretation. We can explore here. We can also go down. We can go further south and get these bottom corners and get these bottom 3 areas too. So put these up. If anybody wants to, they can go do the thing. Where's the random stuff at? It's gotta be in here. Yeah, there's another white bed. It's item frame. These are all from the villages. Yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a day. It's been a good day. Got some fishing poles. Made some pretty cool stuff. Got Silk Touch. So the goal is these are the main ones: Unbreaking, Fortune, Efficiency. Yep. So what I need to do, I have the materials. Fortune, okay. So yeah, these are the base ones. Put my sticks. I had sticks, I swear. Huh. Anything in here? Maybe in the wood chest. Cool. Okay. Gonna do this real quick. I have a shovel. I think that needs a repair. Nope, axe. Axe. Grab you. Should be pretty cheap. Especially with a fully functional axe. Of course. The bad thing about all that is, I think I showed you guys this machine here. We had so much. Maybe in the next episode or some background stuff before we come back. I'm gonna have to spend some time. This was all full, so all the way up to like here, I believe. Or like this was full, this was a couple full, and then we needed to fill this. All of the stuff all the way down to there's a hopper in the dispenser was used. So I'm gonna do this. Put this axe away. And I'm gonna stop it. I only needed enough to fix the axe, so I'm not going to use it. I think I have a spare somewhere, but like I said, I'm not going to use it. I'm trying to work on each piece of armor. Might be 2 or 3 different sets. But the major thing is I think it's cool that I have sharpness on the axe. 12 attack damage on the axe, right? And then look, our sword is 13. So they're pretty incomparable, which is nice. Keeps up. But we do have, where is it? I think it's over here. Or is it here? No, these are just weird ones. Yeah, these ones are good. Multi-shot for the crossbow. Yeah, soak touch. So what I need to do is have 1 axe, 1 shovel, 1 pickaxe, and then maybe shears. Have unbreaking on the shears. Is it this one? Maybe it is this one. Yeah, see, these are all mending. So what I need is 1 of these, maybe a second one, and then what I'll do is take 1 of these, and it'll be mending and soak touch. But where's the? I think we need to duplicate the soak touch. That's infinity. Where did I edit? Oh, okay. Yeah, aqua affinity. Yeah, we'll have to duplicate the soak touch. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Got some fun work ahead of me in the next one. And that's it. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, I will see you guys next time. Bye.
But it's always a surprise.